Today's video, the topic is water. Water is considered as the elixir of life. So without water, life cannot exist. So occurrence of water. So water exists as solid, liquids and gases. In solid state, it occurs as ice, snow, frost. In liquid state, on the earth's surface, you find as river water, lakes, seas, springs, and below the earth's surface, you find well water and moisture in soil. Above the earth crust, you find as dew. In gaseous state, water vapor, cloud, mist, and fog. In combined state, water is present in plants and in animals, in all the animals in combined state. Water is also present in hydrated salts. That is, along with salts, it is present. Certain molecules of water is associated with the salts. For example, magnesium chloride, MgCl2, 6H2O. 6 molecules of water is associated with magnesium chloride. Copper sulfate, that is a blue color copper sulfate, CuSO4, 5H2O. So 5 molecules of water is associated with these salts. Approximately 75% of the earth's surface is covered with water, and 70% of human body is water. Green and leafy vegetables contain nearly 80 to 90% of water. Nature maintains the water cycle by the circulation of water from the earth, earth's surface by evaporation of water from lake, sea, etc. to the atmosphere and back to the earth's surface as rain. So steps are involved in water cycle. Evaporation. So evaporation of water from the sea, lake, rivers, etc. The next one is condensation. All these vapors go above, they get collected and it's condensed. They form tiny droplets of water in the clouds, and they move. So when it becomes very chill during night time, when it has become very chill, it just pour down as rain. That is called as precipitation. So this is a water cycle. So 3 steps are involved in water cycle: evaporation, condensation and precipitation. So the steps are given here: evaporation, condensation and precipitation. Next is a compound. The formula is H2O. It consists of hydrogen and oxygen in a fixed proportion. That is 2 parts of hydrogen and 1 part of oxygen is there. Water is a universal solvent. That is, it has the ability to dissolve a large number of substances in it. For example, salt, sugar, alcohol. Many substances can be dissolved in water. Next is efflorescent substance. Crystalline hydrated salts on exposed to atmosphere lose their moisture. That is, these salts when they are exposed, they lose their moisture. That is, the water content in the soil is lost and they lose their moisture partly or completely, and they change. The nature is being changed to a powdery form, that is amorphous form. So such substance you call as efflorescent substance. Then example for this is sodium carbonate. 10 molecules of water is associated with it. Copper sulfate, 5 molecules of water is associated with this. Next one is deliquescent substance. Water soluble salts when exposed to atmosphere absorb moisture. So they absorb moisture from the sticky, they change into liquid state. So that is ferric chloride, calcium chloride and sodium hydroxide. So these are known as a deliquescent substance. In efflorescent substance, they lose their moisture. In deliquescent substance, they absorb moisture. And the next thing is about hard water. What is hard water? The water which do not lather readily with ordinary soap is called hard water. So what are the causes of hardness in water? It is due to the presence of calcium and magnesium salts. That is, calcium and magnesium bicarbonate, sulfates and chlorides. It is calcium bicarbonate, calcium sulfate and calcium chloride. Magnesium bicarbonate, magnesium sulfate and magnesium chlorides. So types of hardness are there. So what are the types of hardness? Temporary hardness and permanent hardness. So temporary hardness can be removed by boiling. So due to the presence of bicarbonates, so presence of whether it is calcium or magnesium, bicarbonates when they are there, it is temporary hardness. So when you boil it, you can expel it. Whereas permanent hardness cannot be removed by boiling. It is due to the presence of calcium chloride, calcium sulfate, magnesium chloride and magnesium sulfate. Example of water is given. How can we test that it is hard water or soft water? So the given sample of water is taken in a trough, big wide dish called as a trough, and you add soap. A small piece of soap is added and you're just rubbing against the water. So if it lathers, the soap, that water which is put in water readily lathers, it is soft water. If it doesn't lather, then the given sample is hard water. You are supposed to add soap, not detergent. If you find this video informative and useful, kindly like and subscribe my channel.